Hello everyone, welcome to RPA Learners, and in this video I'm going to show you the UiPath Studio Cloud version that is available now. And if you see here, when I logged in into when you go to platform.uipath.com, you can see here there is an option called Studio. It's a new option. I haven't explored it till now, but let's go ahead and check it out what is available here. In the studio, you can see my projects and you can create a project with a new project, and there is also an option for importing the project. So let's go ahead and create a new project and let's see what will happen. Some name goes here, and let's name it as RPA learners, and the description is sample, right? And let's say create, and let's see how it will show us what the options that it has. Is still creating the process, and we have run option here, and also run step by step and publish, right? And we have data manager here, and there is an option to go to projects back again, and there is an option for undoing it, and there is an also option for maximizing the size. When you click here, add an activity, and we have all the activities that are here, which says default activities. This system to add collection, the clear collection, system to create list, some delay, and all the try catch, write line. And the other one is Google Cloud activities, Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, NetIQ, e-directory, Amazon Web Services, and all the other things, Citrix, Web API system, document understanding, all the activities that are present here. Let's take simple. Let's verify here, is there a message box, and in the message is system.log message, and add log messages Microsoft. So let's take log message, and this UI looks cool. Click to enter the text. Let's make it as, yeah, and we need to give it an double quotes, so let's do it. Okay, the text is given there, and it still value for the required activity argument was not supplied. Now it is supplied, and you need to select the log level. Let's select info, and if I want to run it, and it is showing our status on the right side where it is giving us overview status. It says running, and it is the log. It is showing us the log. I think it will display the log messages here. And agent is initializing, transferring project transfer, restoring nugget packages, and RPA learners execution is started now, and it entered the value that is given there, and RPA learners execution is ended. I think we don't is ended. So let's go here again, and it says it is completed. And what is this icon? Add a break, and in the gear icon we can add a breakpoint for that activity, and also we can minimize and maximize this. That is one part that we need to know. And this is this the pan mode. Okay, switch to edit mode if you want. After executing, if you want to get back here and then edit, you need to move to the switch. That is cool. Let's get rid of this one, and it says open text builder. Here there is an option called opening the text builder, where it is showing us the variables. We can search for the variables, and we can know search results found, hit plus icon to for more options. Okay, here is our variable. Let's do it, and let's try to remove this and see what it will show, and save. There is no value provided. I am opening the builder, and if you hit the plus, I think we can press control. We can press. I don't think we it is available here. Let's go back. Let's go back here. The RPA learners. Okay, now we are back into the process. Let's see here. If we click here, there is an option called rename, add breakpoint. We can add breakpoint and we can rename it. We can copy it, we can cut it, or we can remove it. Let's pass message here, and that is how we can rename it. And if you want to double click on it, then it will expand. And if you click on this plus icon here, what you can use is you can go to the text builder in order to enter the value, or you can use a variable, or you can open an expression editor. If you want to use variable and there are no variables that are created, and let's see with the normal way, there is no, if you click on control K, you are not able to create any variables here. And let's see how we can create one. And these are the variables. Hit plus icon for more options. If you have variables, then only it will appear, I guess. And let's save, and the value is given here, but there is missing. Please use data manager to create it. Compiler errors encountered, right? Alt is not declared, so it is not a variable, right? So we can't give that value, so clear it. And now what you understand from here is, in order to create the variables, you need to go to data manager here, and there is an option for creating an argument and creating a variable. You can create an argument or you can create a variable. First, let's create a variable. Let's call it as name, and the scope is global, it is not limited, and it is text, and there are different types, which is text, number, true or false, number with decimal, date, file, list, dictionary, array, and advanced type. Let's see what is the advanced type. Let's see if there is a dictionary. So here we got dictionary key and value, and you need to search those two types, I guess, which is integer, and let's say the other one is also an integer. So this is how you can create it. For now, let's create simple text, and you need to enter the value, which is, yeah, and let's create it. And we have a variable called name, so let's try to use that variable. And if you see, we have name variable here, and it is name, and if you want to use the length of it, you can use it. So let's take name, and there is a variable which is name, so we are able to create the variables, or there is an option for arguments creation as well, the direction in out, and text and default value. So this data manager, you need to remember it for creating variables and arguments. And let's run it. Let's add another activity. Let's add another log message activity again, system.log, and this time let me use the same name again. And if you click here, variables, we have name, and I don't want to use name again, I will use length this time, name.length, and then save. And this should be an info. And let's this time let us use run step by step. Let's see what will happen. And the overview here, and status is running, and you can see the logs on the right side, and this is cool. Let's see what are the other capabilities that it has in the later videos. But for now, this is the UiPath Studio preview version of cloud, where it has the capabilities of running it in the cloud. Its package is restored, RPA learners execution started. First it will need to provide me the log message of the name, and later it need to provide me the name and the length. So this is running step by step, so it stopped there. Oh, I need to click on next step, and it will go to next step. If you see here, it displayed Aditya now, but it stopped there because we executed this in step by step mode. And we need to click on next, and it showed me 6, and execution is ended. If you use run step by step, you need to continue it for all the steps, and you can see it is highlighting run successfully, and if you click on run, it will execute completely. And do we have any other things that we need to take look at? As of now, we have seen creating variables, arguments, what are the activities that are available, how to run it, and how to rename it, and how to provide the variable values and take different input types of the variable types and the argument types as well, and the input direction and the output directions of the arguments, where we need to change it, and where we will see the log messages and how it will display right in the right side, and you can minimize the size of this workflow which is visible. And if you want to go back after executing, if you want to go back to the edit mode, you need to click on the switch edit mode again. It will take you back to the main screen where you can edit all the workflows. And this, and is there any other things that we need to take notice of? Here there is one thing which is publish. If you click on publish, configuring publish artifacts, this can take few seconds. Let's see how it will be published, and there is an option for the feedback as well. So the automation name is RPL learners. As we all know, make your automation available to run. This is a sample project. It is orchestrator personal workspace feed the version, and then click OK. Automation publish queued. Okay, let's see where it is published as well. And before that, we have here the feedback form. You can submit the feedback about this studio preview, how it is, how you are feeling about it. And if you go back to the main screen on the projects phase, where there is another option where you can open the project, where you can edit the properties. Let's see the properties in the sense what is the name and the description. And there is another option which is public history, and there is another option to pin. If you have multiple projects, based on the priority, you can pin them to the top. You can download the project, you can open in desktop studio from here. After creating it, you can directly open it in the desktop studio. Let's click on that. Let's see. Open UiPath desktop studio, and open UiPath studio. I think it is done. It will open it slowly. Let's see the other options as well. And you can import a project which is already created in the studio, and you can directly import it back to the UiPath cloud version. And let's see whether we can able to import it. Go to UiPath. There is no workflows, is it? Go to Windows. Let's wait for it. There are of workflows. Let's open our query ticket processing workflow which we created in the last video, and it says we need to indicate the file name, which is a zip file. Is it all files? Let's see what happens. If I import only main.xml, will it take it? Not completely sure. It is asking for sign in again. Let's do it. Sign in to get started. Continue with Google. This is the account that I was using, so continue with it. Yeah, this need, you can take this account. Let's see if it disturbs any of the other things that I already have. UiPath 2022 version 2021.10.5. Let's see, creating the application window. It is creating the application window, and let me open the UiPath assistant as well, and let's see what is happening right there. UiPath assistant. By the way, I was taking look at this for the first time with all of you as well. UiPath. Just taking time. Why UiPath? I need UiPath assistant here. Wait, I know. Okay, first let's see here. There is open. Yeah, open. And I think it might take some time for when we are logging in for the first time, because it need to set up all the things that need to be created, and it is taking a lot. And is it again showing me this one, or it is okay? It is starting. That is cool. So you can open the workflow which is created in Cloud Studio directly in your UiPath Studio on the desktop, and you can work on it, and later when you completed it you can create a zip file of the complete project and you can import that project here. And we cannot import single files, I guess. Here we need to import zip file only. If you see here, when I click on import project, it is showing me to get the zip file of the complete project, not a single XML file. So we need to have the zip file. Let's see, I guess we will have some zip files. And forget about these things. Let's see whether how in the next video I will show you how to import it. Let's make it the query processing, and this is restoring dependencies till it is finding out what are the dependencies that it has. You only use log message, but for the first time I guess it will take some time. And the path assistant, whether it is open, let me wait for this to complete and then I will see what is happening in there. And let's see if there is any other things that we need to notice here. Open project, we see in edit properties, pin download project, open in desktop, and you can delete this as well. And there is an option called feedback. You can provide the feedback, and this is our tenant name, this is our user account. There is nothing other than this. I think we almost covered everything which is present in UiPath Cloud Studio version, and it is still restoring the dependencies. This is cool. And let me know what you are thinking about the Cloud Studio that we have seen right now in the comment section. And if you have any other doubts, please mention them in the comment section so that we will able to take a look at it and see how that can be achieved. And also there are so many other activities, new activities that I can see here in the cloud. Let's try out all those new activities and see which is more useful for us. And let's go here, let's open this project and see if we are missing any other things while this opening. We get the latest version. Project already exists in Studio. Do you want to replace it with the Studio web version? Is it project already exists, or maybe it is talking about this one? Get the okay, do it. Let's see what. Yes, it is doing. Those two are doing the same things. Let me stop one and see it. So thing to completely open, and it is taking a lot of time. Let me pause this and let me show you after it is completed. Okay, after some time it is finally storing it. Let's see. It will. Let's see what is the workflow it will show us. And let me maximize this. and it is taken the name of it, and it is RPA learners. And we have exact same studio which is usually available for us. uh, Here we have for the log message, right? And let's wait for this to completely loaded. It is not yet completely loaded. Yes, maybe for the second time it won't take this much of a time. For the first time it is taking a bit of time to load, I guess, or my system is, I think, can be the issue. Okay, this yeah, now I think it is loaded. It is name message. What is the message name? String the format. It is taken the length of it and the log level as well. So this is the name and this is the value that I am given in the cloud workflow. This is how we can open the cloud flow in UiPath Studio, and these are all things that we discussed. So let's see what are the other things that it offers, or the more capabilities than we're using UiPath Studio, or let's have other activities which are more reliable than that. Let's see that. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider subscribing for more videos. Thanks for watching.